a potential banana skin, you went out there and you did your thing. So for me, look, I don't think Spurs can finish above Arsenal this season, but I think we can finish fourth. And given the circumstances and the context behind it, the new manager, he's learning his players, he's getting used to the Prem. I have every right to shake my bum in relation to that. The other thing is, though, I'm going to have to pivot my prediction. I think if Tottenham beat Arsenal at home, that's just as good as finishing third, in my opinion, because it's showing that we're moving in the right direction. Now, I know Northside, we don't have to finish. Boy, you know what? As long as Tottenham deal with your team, whatever you do after that, I don't give a damn. Really, if Arsenal win the league this season, I don't care. If you don't win the league, I don't give a damn. But I'm expecting my club to give you lot a teaching. I'm expecting them to slap you up silly, to be honest, when you come to our ground. So as long as we do that, I can take that, bro. I can take that. I can walk away with that. I can chill. That's it. But yes.
So you're not admitting that your prediction was wrong. You want to use pivot, yeah? You want to move pivot. So you're moving like top tuners. You're moving like top tuners. You're not accepting that your prediction was wrong because you said top.
I'm accepting it. No, we were not able to finish.
Okay, that's the first one down. The second one down.
The fact that you know it was a point of conversation and a lot of Arsenal fans were panicking is a testament to the job that's been done at Spurs.
You said you're expecting Spurs to slap up Arsenal. Why is that? If you're now putting some respect on Arsenal and what's going on with Arsenal winning games, crucial games, you expected us to bottle the last couple of games that we had. Yeah. What has Spurs shown you that you're going to slap us up? Because against Nottingham Forest, defensively, Romero was sliding all over the place. Porro got cooked. Anadogi got cooked. You had a lot of defensive mistakes against Nottingham Forest that is nowhere near the level of Arsenal. So where's all this chess coming from?
Well, the chess comes from the fact that you mentioned it before. One of the biggest unknowns in football is the North London derby. We could be in a relegation dogfight. The fact is that would be a banana skin. That would be a dodgy game. And I think the way that Postecoglou moves and pivots, he wants our club. He's going to want to show that he's the real deal. He's going to go for that game and we're going to go for your throats. That's it. That's really what it is. That's what it is. We don't have to be playing well. We don't have to be sourcing. But for that particular game, the players are going to be motivated and we are going to do everything in our power to stop you. And that's really what it is. And that's why I think that we can do it. And also, let's bear in mind this. There is no pressure on Tottenham. There is no pressure. The only pressure that Tottenham have is the pressure that we, the fans, have put on our manager. He said, judge me at the end of the season. He didn't set a target. He said, the fans will tell me if they're happy with my ball and happy with the way that we're playing. Well, I can answer that question for you. We're bloody over the moon. He's done an absolutely fantastic job turning this team around. It's not going to be perfect, bro. It's in his first season. But wouldn't it be a wonderful end to the season if Tottenham could do the unthinkable? Wouldn't it be fantastic if we slap all three teams, the three Musketeers? We slap you up, we slap Liverpool, we slap Man City. Why not bail out the season like that and prepare ourselves for next season? So for us, we've got no pressure, bro. We've got no pressure. You can see how dusty Manchester United is. And Aston Villa, they're doing the job for us. They're supposed to be winning games and they're dropping points. So the likelihood is, as long as we do what we got to do, Tottenham finish fourth. You, though, have to win. That's what you said. You have to win every game. So your team is going to come to my stadium having to win. That's too much pressure for your young boys. That's too much pressure for them. And that's why I think we will do the job.
To be honest, you saying that it's too much pressure. To be honest, even in our decline of not winning major honours, we slapped you lot up before. So I wouldn't say coming to your stadium. I don't think we fear your stadium like that. I don't think you're not the Santiago Bernabeu. Do you know what I mean? So a little bit relax a little bit with that.
No. Last season was the only time that you guys knew that you were going to beat us because we had lost all hope. There was no energy. There was no motivation. The club was in disarray. You're coming to a different atmosphere, my guy.
But
You're coming to a
you
different
said
atmosphere.
a lot, yeah. Are you actually sitting here, Deji? Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call you out now. Yeah, you have said we don't want to win the Carabao Cup. Dusty cup. I don't care about this Bukari. I don't care about Carabao Cup. Dusty club, dusty cup. Don't care about that. I don't want to win the FA Cup. Deji, do you want to win the FA Cup? I don't want to win the FA Cup. Dusty cup. I don't want to win that. My club's too big for that. My club's too big for FA Cup. My club's too big for Carabao Cup. And now you're sitting there twerking, shaking your bum, yeah? Shaking your bum violently about getting top 3. What trophy do you get with that? Explain to me why you're shaking your bum and why you're so excited.
Let me explain. So outside the Three Musketeers, yeah, my club is the best club in the country. Hear me out. Outside the Three Musketeers, we're the next best team. That's a fact. Because the table doesn't lie. Yeah. Now, why I'm shaking my bum is because we were in disarray. We finished 8th last season. You know how many points we finished the season on Northside? We finished the season with 60 points. 60 dusty points. How many points do we have today with 7 games to go? 60. So there's been a marked improvement in my team and my club. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, for this season, in my manager's first season, to get us top 4 is something to shake your bum about violently. Yes, indeed. It's not a trophy, but what it tells us is it's a step in the right direction. The question is, though, what you should be asking me is, would I shake my bum next season if Tottenham was in the top 4? No, I'm not shaking my bum if we just get top 4. I will shake my bum for top 4 and a trophy. Why? Because it's a step in the right direction. And then the real shaking of bums comes into play when we win the league or Champions League. That's when the bum shaking really starts. But as long as I'm seeing progression, I will shake. Definitely, bro. And that's why I can shake my bum for this season. Even you, Northside, you respect my club. You respect that. You didn't disagree with me. Outside of the top 3, Tottenham's the next best team. True or false? So for me, I can be proud of that because you, man, have been doing it for 5 years. Klopp's been there 8 years.
I've never accepted that, so no. I've never twerked and shaked my bum violently like you when Arsenal's finished 4th or 3rd, and I didn't even shake my bum violently when Arsenal finished 2nd last season. I called it a failure because we won no major honours. You can't sit there and say these cups are dusty, but then finishing 3rd, which leads to you winning nothing and qualifying for Europe. You can't be telling me that you're shaking your bum. In one hand, I've even said it, yeah. I've told you that at the end of the day, you can be saying, okay, it's the first season we're building. But the thing is, you come out with this chest and you come out talking all this bukaria about, oh, people put respect on my club. You ain't done nothing, which is the same stick you bash Arsenal for. You guys ain't done nothing. You finished 2nd. You didn't win anything. You bottled it. Cool. You're not in the title race, but you ain't won it either. So it's the same difference. Whether you bottled a title or you finished 3rd, neither team has won anything. So why are you shaking your bum? But then when top gooners, not myself, because you know me, top gooners are celebrating. Oh, but we put the pressure on last season. You'll be like, yeah, but you guys didn't win nothing. Seems like a double standard there. That's all I'm saying. And second of all, you're also mentioning about, oh, my club's done this and my club's done that. Well, let's go back through the season because you lost. You got slapped up against Wolves. You got beat by Fulham. You got slapped up against Brighton. You held 4 against them. You got slapped up against West Ham. You got slapped up against a dead Chelsea, a dusty Chelsea, and you got slapped up by Unai Emery's flipping Aston Villa. So this is why
we've lost 7 games. We've lost 7 games in my manager's first season.
And all those teams you would label as dusty.
Yes, but also has Postecoglou managed in the Prem before? It's an unknown to him, bro. He's an unknown, and the league is an unknown to him.
So how do you know
he's learning the team? But Postecoglou is learning on the job, bro. He's made mistakes. Even the game against Chelsea at home, that was a big mistake, but he's learning from it, bro. But can I just say this, though? Not you, because you haven't shaken your bum once for Arsenal so far this season, even though I've been seeing you smiling and showing a little bit of chest. with all that Arsenal have done so far this season, with all the bum shaking, with when Liverpool dropped dropped the points yesterday. The way Arsenal fans were shaking bums from here to North Dakota to Sydney to bloody parts of Nigeria. Do you get me? It was disgraceful, the bum shaking. You man are only 11 points ahead of Spurs. Is that it? 11 points. That's not that much, bro. That's not that much.
Let me tell you this. I told you this before, yeah? All I'm going to say is this, yeah? You talk about your club like you're up there with Liverpool, like you're up there with Arsenal and City, and I'm not very impressed, and we could get top 3, then we should have the same expectation because all 3 clubs are expected to win a major honor. And whichever club doesn't win it is a bottle job, and we've underachieved. So by that same logic, you finishing 3rd ain't good enough because you've been overhyping your team. You've been overhyping your manager. And before you started overhyping, did you not know that your manager was learning on the job? This is why I don't understand the chess. I get if you said, listen, I'm happy with the way that we're playing football. I'm happy with the way he's using players. I like how he handled when we had no centre backs, when we didn't have defenders. I like that he got us at least into January and then we could address that. I like the fact that he's brought in a player like Dragusin. I like the way that he's getting the best out of the players. It'd be a different conversation. But you talk as if you're up there with Arsenal, Liverpool, and City, which are the 3 that are trying to fight for this title.
Can I just tell you though?